Baby, it's alright if you don't love me, 'cause I can find someone new. I'm not lost without you. Hello, my name is Chris Durham. Welcome to the Chris Durham Music Channel. So before I play today's improvisation, I thought I'd share a couple of silly little clips with you. The first one should be probably entitled How to Get Yourself Kicked Out of the Church Music Group by Playing a Little Song About the Garden of Eden. And the other two are just requests that I've gotten in the past. Somebody once said to me, "Can you play me some Deep Purple?" So I said yes. And he said to me, "No, that's not what I wanted." And then I realized he wanted this. So the next thing the guy does is he puts in a request for Bewitched. I can do that. Then I realize that's not the Bewitched he wants. He wants the one that Frank Sinatra sang. You know, that's what he wants. Please remember to like the video, subscribe, and make sure you click the bell for notifications for the next time a video comes out. Share the music with your friends if possible. And underneath this video in the description, there are links to my Spotify, my iTunes, and if you feel like donating to my tip jar, there's a link to Venmo.
What's going on, folks? Welcome to another brunch. I know it's Saturday. It's not usually Sunday, or it's not usually Sunday on a Saturday, but it's not. Usually do this on a Sunday is what I'm trying to say. Thank you all for being here. I got some stuff. I found an absolute gem of a man, an actual genius, not just in the kitchen. Just behind the camera, in the workshop, we're gonna see a whole lot, and I hope you guys stick around for quite a while because this is gonna get pretty damn interesting. Hold on to your breakfast. It's not gonna get very pretty, but that being aside, right before we get into it, right before I pull my one of my guests, hopefully Vila Vendetta in here. Just a couple quick things. I plan on doing another stream later tonight. I'm not sure. It's probably going to be a little bit later in the evening. Just to go over G-Man's fuck shit and whatnot. And that kind of depends on, the YouTube cord or whatever, because I don't know what the hell is going on with that. Anyway, so stand by for that. And then tomorrow, doing Streamstalgia. Going to have people on. We're all going to go over a bunch of old stuff. I actually gathered some things now, and I got some old shit we're actually going to look at and have some fun. I hope you guys will come along and enjoy the Streamstalgia, because it's been quite a while. And after that, we're going to go back into Monday Night Morons, and I should be able to be back for Friday Night Freaks. I'm probably not going to do game night again for a while. Last night, I didn't do Friday Night Freaks because I was working on my G-Man video for Ms. Parker. Trying to finish it up, and I hope you guys will like it, and I hope nobody gets too offended. So that all being said, let me say what's up to the chat, and I'll bring Vila in, and we will get started. Again, thank you all for being here. What's going on, Prairie Queen? Security Monitor Lizard, thank you for being here. The Knitting Gamer, always welcome. The Dude Brothers, thanks for showing up. Stangdoll, always nice to have you here. Bill Portley, love you. Vila Vendetta, ooh, nice. Drop a comment. What's going on, Heon? How you been? Hopefully you guys are prepared for this. But what's going on, TomTom142? Everybody, welcome Vila Vendetta. I'm still kind of waking up, so if I'm jumping all over the place, bear with me a little bit. So let's, yeah. What do you think? Do you want to get in this? I don't think you've seen this because I have. I think we're all kind of there, I think that's where we're all kind of just hanging out, existing. What was I gonna say? Now I have covered this guy before on my channel, and it's only in one video though, and it was a cake that he made. It was not appetizing, but...
Ooh.
And
it's hard to make a cake not look appetizing.
Just wait until we get to the pizza. Because we're about to make a pizza. And I don't know about you, but I don't necessarily mind pineapple on my pizza. But I do like my pizza made right.
Yeah.
You know? Can we dig that? And apparently, we've all been making our pizzas 100% incorrect this entire time. Paul, our culinary master here, is going to teach us the proper way to make a deluxe pizza. Are you prepared? Are you prepared for this? Is anyone here prepared for this? I've already seen it. I'm strapped in, motherfuckers. I got this. You ready, Vila?
Yeah.
Hello, today I'm going to show you how...
Also, if you need to dip out at any time, just let me know. Go.
Oh, no, that's good. I'm trying to help with links and moderate as well.
No, it's okay.
Now I've got multi-screen. I'm like, all right, I'll help out. All the links I had don't work. And now I'm like, what the fuck has happened? What is going on? Why is everything wrong?
It's all good. No, but you said you're taking Spawn out, so anytime you need to do this out, let me know.
We've got to go at 4:30 to get some food and then get to the park at 5, ready for the festivities and fireworks at 7. And after all that, guess what? The fireworks only last 20 minutes.
What? That's a long time. That's a lot. That's actually a shitload of fireworks, man. 20 minutes.
Yeah, oh no, like you pay to go and they probably spend like £200,000 on the fireworks. But they raise a lot of money and the money actually goes to charities within the town. So it's a nice big event and it's really fun.
Well, if anybody's in Vila's area and is there, check it out. Do something for charity. It'll be fucking awesome. Yeah, it's sweet. I you know me, I love me some fireworks. We already talked about that. That a little bit. But yeah, let's get into this so that
he's the uncle that's going to get his nieces and nephews' fingers blown off.
No. If anybody's blowing off their fingers, it's me. Okay, it's a learning curve. Anyway, what's going on, Peanut McGee? Welcome back to the show. Prairie Queen, yes, this is gonna be really bad. What's going on, J Troido? Guy Fawkes. Oh yeah, yesterday was Guy Fawkes Day. That's awesome.
How to make a pizza with a different.
All right, well, yeah, let's. Never mind. I don't want to believe this anymore.
What I've done is I put some meat in oven for 2 hours. Mm-hmm. That's been cooking for 2 hours in oven.
Let me know when you get confused.
We're making a pizza, and it's a special pizza flour pastry mix. I'll explain as we go on. You need to do this while it's still red hot, our oven, so we don't use a cook chill method.
What?
Cut your meat or your beef into.
You're meant to let it sit.
Right. Did you catch what he said though? Earlier?
To chill.
No. What he's gonna actually do with the meat? What is the meat for?
No.
It's for the dough. Yeah, let's continue.
What?
And then you put it into the blender.
I told you this was some fuck shit.
You don't want a lot. Just put your meat straight into the blender. And beef is one of the few things that'll actually blend.
One of the few things that will blend.
Yeah. Meat is one of those few things.
You can blend an iPhone with the right fucking blender. You can blend a full-blown cow, alive, standing, bones, hooves and all, with the right blender.
I don't know. I don't think you. You could. Yeah. Throwback to the fucking early 2000s shit.
I know, right? It couldn't not.
Again, this is for the dough.
What is wrong with him?
What's wrong with the country of Italy is the real question. They're not putting enough meat in their dough.
Use a blender like that.
Yes, in the blender.
Camera work's not very good on me.
I hate this man so much. Oh, it only gets worse.
There's a bloody thing here.
reckon there needs to be a bit of liquid?
Absolutely. That is exactly correct. Because it's just there's no juice in that meat. There's nothing there. He needs.
No, at the moment it's shredding it.
We're
Granted, this might be a very good idea for like if you want shredded beef really quickly and you want a very fine shred.
or if you might be disabled and you might need a hand cutting something, you know.
Yeah, like
So
there are ways like you normally end up when you've got disabilities using everyday items for random shit that do help. But
yeah,
this isn't that. This is an
No.
idiot being idiot.
well, what's more about the idiot on top of it being an idiot is the fact that he's instead of like using a liquid to move the stuff around, he's just poking it with a knife while it's running.
What?
Yeah, that's what he's doing right now. That's his arm right up there, up top, and he's just sticking a butter knife in there to get
Not
to
even
get it.
like the little thing that they give you,
See?
meant the plastic thing meant to do.
Yeah, there's plastic bits, and you're not supposed to do it while it's running. That's the point. Like, why would you blend your knife or anything? You know. Sorry, it just restarted. Yeah.
Beef is one of the few things that actually works in a blender.
Yeah, Bill, you can hear it struggling.
All this dodgy camera work.
Just wait till we get to the toppings, Vila.
He's not even using the right flour.
Then you slip it out onto your plate after you blended it.
I think that's the least of his problems, honestly.
You slip it out onto your plate, and it'll end up like that when it's been in blender. Yeah, it's one of the few meats that you can actually blend his beef, funnily enough.
Sorry about that.
You can blend all meat.
So after we've finished with all dodgy camera work,
No.
put it all out.
I don't know. I've never tried to really blend a meat, so I don't necessarily know. But this looks like look how fine it is. It's like sand. Can you imagine the texture of like?
Actually, I can because I've had meat like that in something like, but it was like a sandwich or something like a ready-made thing that's mass-produced that they do, and like.
Yeah, it was like in a sort of like an egg salad, or like a tuna fish sandwich or tuna salad sandwich. You know, where it's just tuna and mayonnaise and stuff in it, but there's something there to like congeal it together. This is just
Yeah, no, it was
dry.
that was
Go
it.
ahead.
It was a topside beef sandwich with blue cheese, like Stilton, and like onion, chutney kind of thing. Not chutney, but another one.
Tapenade.
It was like caramelized onion, like sauce kind of thing. It's really nice.
Ooh, that does sound kind of good.
And because the
How
meat
much
was
is it?
ground
Oh, I
so
love me
small, you got a nice ratio of everything. So like
That does
it
sound pretty
served
good.
a purpose, it being that size.
I mean, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And for like cheap food, somebody said it, Taco Bell or
Like,
something. Yeah,
yeah.
Bill, Taco Bell beef. Like, yeah, that makes sense. But why would you do this at home? Why would you do this to yourself? Nobody wants this.
Especially when it looks overcooked.
It's yeah, and it just look. That's a good point. Like just looking at the beef, it is overcooked. There's no juice in there. Like that thing should have been taken out way before the like 2 hours or whatever the hell he put it in there for. I think he said. But-
Wow, that's a long time.
That is a really long. That's how long I would cook that on my grill. And just to get it to like where it's supposed to be. Like I would kind of like bake it, smoke it on the grill. I'm pretty good at that. It's fun. But not in my oven. No, my oven would just burn that to shit. especially if it was the temperature was too high, which it looks like it was. And Eon made it really. We don't have to blend meat because we aren't bread or Vaughn. Yeah, I've never had to suck meat through a straw. Luckily, I just maybe I should stop talking so much shit on the internet. I won't have to. When you look up from TikTok to see ground beef that resembles cat food.
Oh shit! It doesn't know.
It does. Damn. That's a really good comparison. Oh, dry thick paste. Gray meat is always... Yeah, I love me some, like, some boiled skinless chicken without salt or pepper. It's delicious.
You want to spoon your flour on?
Remember, we're just making the dough.
1 or 2 tables dessert spoons of flour on should do it. You spoon your flour on like that. Mix it all in.
What is he
This
doing?
is going to be your base for your pizza.
It's not even
Then
sifted
just
on,
add
so
your
there's
water
going to be
a
lumps.
drop at a time in the middle.
What are you confused about? I'm sorry.
He's not even sifting it on, so there's like lumps of flour that's going to be cooked into the dough. And when you bite into it, there's just going to be a of like.
Well, that's what the water
flour.
is for. It's the water. The water's there so it'll break down those chunks, though. That's why you added that cup of water. He's got a mug of water, so that it'll
What's the
moisturize.
yeast going to do to the meat? How is it going to work?
How is this gonna bake into a bread? I mean, I know you could put meat in like bread. You could probably make a bread with meat in it. This isn't gonna be a thing. Nothing's gonna happen here. It's just going to burn, and the meat's already overcooked. So I just don't know. Like, I can't even fathom what would happen if he actually put this in the oven.
Oh, God, I know, right?
Hold on, real quick. I'm going to do something. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that up. I'm gonna put this up. If you guys want to buy some merch, go ahead, please buy some merch. It helps me out. Yeah, just try it out more. I'm still a little incapacitated. I went to work and kind of fucked myself up, and I really need to take the weekend and not do anything with my hand. So please buy some merch and just ignore the $10 for the lizard commercial stuff. But if you want to make me molt and take my shirt off because I'm actually really fucking hot, like both physically and figuratively to some people, then help me out. Slide me a 20 on the sly, and in the meantime, let's keep watching this. Hold on, real quick. What's going on, Raccoon Man 60? Yes, this is gonna get even worse. What's going on, Ann Kenny? I think I said what's up. Holy hell, what is he trying to make? We're making a pizza. Meatloaf is bread. Changed my mind. Bread requires yeast, and meatloaf doesn't have yeast in it. No, bread doesn't require yeast because then unleavened bread wouldn't exist. Huh. Damn, Dr. Roxo. You fucking got me, bro. Meatloaf is bread, I guess. Alright. Wait, what is supposed to become... Okay, yeah. Oh, it's gonna get worse. Trust me.
And mix it into sort of a dough ball. A doughy sort of a mixture for your base.
What's up, girl?
Spend a few minutes doing this.
You got me, dude.
And you want to do this
Dr.
straight
Roxo,
away.
I can't say otherwise, man.
When your meat's fresh out of the oven. It's red hot. Just keep adding dessert spoons of flour on.
No, it's Anne.
Drink more water.
Who is? Oh yeah, it's Stangdal. Yeah, don't worry, it's gonna get
Fold it
drier.
like that.
It's also going to get way fucking worse.
So you get a doughy sort of a consistency. It's normally you roll pastry and stuff like this out, pastry or a pizza base, you normally roll it out, but doing it this way saves a lot of mess.
It really does, Anne.
Saves a lot of time as well. Fold your flour in. Like that.
Where did he even get this recipe?
I think he just like came up with it on his own. I couldn't imagine anybody would put this out. Like, there's some shit from, the 70s with, like, hot dogs and olives and fat jelly or some shit like that, but nobody would make this. I have no idea where this came from. And yeah, I think, do you think one's in the chat, if you think this guy's just taking the piss, if he's just fucking around. I can prove to you that this guy's not fucking around. So.
Oh, that makes it worse.
Yeah. So one's in the chat if you think he's fucking around, and we'll and also $50 to not show Leighton Mouse.
Get a bit more flour. Sprinkle it over the top.
That's for somebody specific.
Fold it in.
We got a 2, we got a 2, we got 2s, we got 2s in the chat. All the 2s. Thank you, Vila. Yes, please. It really helps me out to buy some merch. Buy a mug.
Consistency.
Yeah, this is disgusting and it sounds worse than my voice. But buy a mug, buy a mask. It's getting towards flu season. You're still going to need a mask. People are still going to be, if they get the flu, they're going to be coughing. They could be vaccinated against COVID and still have COVID, be coughing it up and stuff like that. Get a mask.
Fold it round. I should have mentioned that you're supposed to flour your plate or
that's what we forgot. We forgot to flour the plate.
To grease it so it doesn't stick to the plate.
It's okay, I miss a step here and there when I'm cooking too.
Now we've got it to a consistency of dough. It's a simple job. Just to work it round with a spoon like this. Just flatten it out with a spoon and work it into edges like that. So you get your pizza base.
Yeah, we're expected to make this in our homes and eat this, J. Trudeau. That's the difference.
He thinks that's a pizza base.
So this pizza.
Yes. And you know what? The way he makes this pizza actually makes sense for the stuff I can show you to show you he's not fucking around. It actually makes sense because he's not making he doesn't know how to make a pizza. He's making a representation of a pizza. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, like, he knows what a pizza looks like, he knows what it smells like, he knows it has ingredients, he knows some of the ingredients that go into it. He doesn't understand how to put all of those together into a coherent meal. So he's just sort of like, well, it's got the consistency of dough, so it must be dough. Okay, no. I mean, I've seen some industrial lubricants with the consistency of, gorilla snot. Do you really want to, I don't know where I was going to, like, well, like toothpaste, but do you want to put it in your mouth? Brush your teeth with it? I don't think so. I don't think you would want to. Why does he seem like he got sexual with it? That's why he's off camera, Aunt Kennedy. It's so we don't see his massive dong just knocking everything over off of tables and such.
No, yeah, massive. Like a guy like that's packing any heat.
Hey, you never know. He might. We might be looking at King Dong.
Trust me, a girl would run the risk
I
of
chopped
food
the
poisoning
pineapple
for it. I
earlier.
don't see no woman.
I told you it got worse. Yeah, I think you're just the reason you went off camera is just because you're trying to hide how much you're blushing from his raw sexual energy. And this man just
chop it
oozes
into,
charisma.
Oh
Think
god,
of
yeah,
slices
he
like
is my
that.
only desire in this entire world.
Thin cut slices
Oh,
of
yeah.
pineapple.
What more could I ever ask for?
You need about 3 or 4.
What could you?
You notice
Seriously?
I'm using an old pineapple.
I look
for
at
this.
him and I hear Celine Dion in the back of my
Because,
mind. And
pineapples.
Yeah, I can. Do I hear wedding bells? Just saying.
rings that you get in a tin.
Ew.
They tend to be a bit
Ew.
sort of metallic-y tasting.
Ah, what is it?
Poor Paul.
So you want a good taste of a pineapple. Cut these in half.
I don't mind pineapple on
Cut these
pizza.
segments in half. So
Yeah, but
quarter them.
do you want this pizza?
No,
Cut these
no.
segments off.
Really? Your future husband worked very hard on this pizza, and you're just gonna snub him like that.
My future husband only exists for an insurance policy,
Nice and
thank
sweet
you very much.
well,
Cut your
Come on,
segments
who would
off.
look at what he eats
this guy,
and
this guy,
think it was ever anything
Now, if
more
you
than a
start
tragic
your pizza
accident?
topping,
It's perfection. That turned grey very quickly.
this, I mean, this guy's whole life kind of looks a little gray. I don't know. I kind of feel bad.
change these segments.
No,
around
he did not.
edges. Just press slightly down
I
and
want some
arrange
random.
them round edges.
Oh,
We might be looking at King Dong. No, we were watching a ding dong trying to make a pizza with bad instructions and fucking pineapple. Yeah, Hyun, I think you're
Using a whole pineapple.
I think you're I don't know, missing the forest for the trees here. If I'm using that expression correctly. I don't know.
Is a bit too much actually. So
All right, so now here's the part. We really got to pay attention, folks. Folks, what is one of the main things you love to taste on a pizza? What is one of those
Cheese.
flavors that's in Italian cooking that just has to be there?
angry pizza man semen.
Oh, no. You're going to the wrong pizza parlor. I'm sorry. Did you? Anyway, it starts with a G. Everybody loves it. Really? Tomato. Danny Spitz gets it. It's garlic, for fuck's sake, you goddamn motherfuckers.
Yeah, garlic is amazing.
Garlic is everywhere.
I have
Yes,
black
there it is.
garlic, and like you
See,
can eat it raw, and it's so
Jay
nice.
Troido got it first. Yeah, there. Ow. Oh, I always forget there's a delay. Grapes, yes. Everybody put grapes on your pizza, especially if you're making it like this. And if you make your pizza like this, you might as well put grapes on it, because why the fuck not? We're just having fun anyway. Yeah, garlic. So, I based off of how this pizza has been made so far, Vila and chat, how do you think we're going to do this garlic? How do you think we're going to put this garlic on here?
Whole bulbs, not peeled. Am I right?
If my expression didn't give it away, we might as well just fucking watch
You've
it.
got a bit of pineapple left over.
Fucking
Next I'm gonna peel some garlic.
no, you're not.
We're gonna add garlic to this. Originally it were gonna be mushrooms, but they didn't have any mushrooms at the supermarket.
What's going on, Danny Spence? What's going on, Sydney? Alright, let's get some hearts in the chat for Sydney. Some purple hearts.
You
I
peel
think
it
I
down,
own like those exact same knives almost too.
and you stand it between your pineapple slices.
What do you think, Vila? How fucking spot on do you think you were?
Jesus.
Skins off.
I mean, I don't mind the amount of garlic, but not like that.
Oh, you would put one of those 4 cloves of garlic in this mini pizza?
Yeah, I would. I really like garlic. I can eat garlic raw. Like bulbs of garlic raw.
Holy shit, that's like I mean I could nibble on garlic, but damn son, that's a lot of garlic.
I said I like garlic, man.
Damn, dude. I'm not like I'm actually really fucking impressed. I love me some garlic, but hell, that's a lot. And I don't know.
You keep saying garlic.
Yeah. Does he say, what does he say? Oh, garlic. Can you translate? Oh, okay. I don't know. Do we have any native English speakers in the house? Other than Vila, that may be more regional?
Oh, God.
He's trying to ward off Dracula with his spawn. Alrighty. So we got a couple more minutes. So
You don't want so much garlic because it's fairly strong tasting.
I'm actually
Garlic.
really fucking hot. I'm a hot dog right now.
It's a bit in the middle like that.
I personally
And if
never
you want,
use a
you can
garlic
put a
press.
cheese topping
I
over it
always
as well.
mince my garlic with a knife. Because one time Gordon Ramsay told me he hated garlic presses, and then he used garlic press in some of his videos, and I was like, what? So now I just mince it anyway. That's 7 cloves. 7 cloves of garlic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
When you add your cherry tomatoes,
8. 9.
just cut your cherry
7.
tomatoes in half.
Alright. 1, don't cut your cherry tomatoes in your hand. And if you have to saw through a tomato, sharpen your fucking knife. Holy
Actually,
shit.
the knife he's got, that's meant to be like one of the sharpest kinds of knife.
It's a stainless steel steak knife, and it's a straight edge. It's not serrated. It's just you're supposed to be able to just slide right through the meat. Like,
Well,
you shouldn't
that
have
looks
to.
like the knife that they sell for you to be able to cut sushi with, which you need
Oh,
to be
no, no.
like.
These are almost the exact same knives I have. They're actually
Okay.
they're really common, but they're so easy to sharpen. Like, it's seriously just one big chunk of metal that all you have to do is put it through a sharpener, and then for a couple swipes, and that's it. And the motherfuckers, like, I've done it to cut tomatoes, and I'm just like, oh, this thing is pressing in. I'm pressing on my tomato a little bit, and then sharpen it up, and then you just, you slide right through the fucking tomato.
And tip, by the way, people, when you're doing it, in videos or things, you see a chef going like, and they're so quick, right? Don't do that, because that's not what they're doing. They're not going up like that. They go like that, and it goes along the blade as they go up, and then on the way down, it changes direction so the blade faces away from them as they're cutting, the same back down towards themselves so they don't cut themselves, and then that back again like that, like that, while turning the knife to make sure on the downstroke the blade faces away from you. They're not just going ha 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 ha, because then you're only sharpening one part of your blade. You need to sharpen all of it, or you're stressing one area, and you're not going to get a sharp knife, and you're going to break your knives. You don't know what to do. Buy one of those machines that you just go back and forth with.
Yeah, and you know what? That knife, the knife sharpener, it's not actually like a sharpener. All it does is take off the burl. Because when you cut into something, it presses the metal, and eventually, you know, becomes unstraight, and it's got pits, and it's got like curves and stuff to it. So what you do is actually, when you take that sharpener out of your thing, and you go wop 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 wop, it takes off that burl, so you can have a much more clean cut. But you still have to like sharpen your knives. That's why restaurants will send their knives out to be sharpened, and then the chefs in-house will like do the thing, whatever. But like, yeah, if you see a chef doing that, imagine your knife at home, and then imagine it being replaced with like whatever you know you shave with. It's just a bigger razor. It's way sharper for a chef. So when they do that, and they're doing it with practice, because they're trying not to hit their hand, because if they hit their hand, they're going to cut their fucking finger off. And you could do the exact same thing, because what is the knife designed to do?
Because they can't work with a blood injury, because especially one that big, because risk of infecting people. Like,
right, it's a blood pathogen.
There's a whole thing with it. Normally, like the knife sharpeners would use like a Dremel, possibly. A whetstone is good. It takes much longer, but yeah, like my ex, he was a blacksmith, and he actually forged proper chef knives for people, and he was sat there for hours, whetstone sharpening them to get them like perfect.
And that's how it's been done for, you know, since we've had knives, since we've had metal knives, metal tools. And if you want to ever take the advice. Best advice on knife sharpening I ever got was from Arlie Ermy. The easiest way to sharpen your knife is to ask somebody else what is the best way to sharpen a knife, and they'll show you their technique, but there's really only one way to do it. So you just basically don't do any work and get a sharp knife from somebody else.
That's brilliant. Do you know how to sharpen a knife? Yeah, look, this is what you do. Thank you.
I love this quote, this sentence right here. Thank goodness Lucifer is asleep. Because otherwise, if Lucifer saw this pizza, hell would rain down upon this earth.
In it.
All right, let's finish this up, and then what we'll do is we'll finish this video up, and then we'll watch one of the other ones to show he's not fucking around, and then we'll go into another meal. We'll go into lunch, since we already had pizza. Why not have a burger too? How does a burger sound?
Good. I'm gonna have one at the barbecue, at the fireworks.
Oh shit. I have a shitload of ground meat. Maybe I'll make one. We'll have them together. We'll send pictures in the Discord. I need a competent adult. Yeah. Well, one will show up eventually. Don't piss off just yet. That's what it was. Peanut McGee. He hates garlic presses, but uses them in instructional videos because it's easier for some home cooks to use a press. Just saying. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, the burger's coming. Yeah. I know Peanut McGee has seen the fucking burger. Oh.
I don't have a lot of space.
Where'd you get these videos?
Cut your cherry tomatoes in half. How do you cherry tomato?
I'm sorry, like, I just had he just freaked me out. Just keep your fingernails nearest to the blade of the knife. Don't put your fingertips. Because he just, like, stabbed into that and then cut through. Easily, with just the slightest misstep, he could have stabbed right into his hand, cut his fucking tip of his finger off, and that's a blunt ass knife, so it's gonna be a horrible wound. It's gonna be way harder to clean up. That's one of the main reasons you should have a sharp knife, is because if you cut yourself and you go to the hospital, it's gonna be way easier for them to patch you up, and it's gonna heal up a lot quicker.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. So. No. Don't slam it now.
It's not like your normal pizza, you know.
Wait till the burgers are done.
Actually, it probably tastes better than your normal pizza. Put your cherry tomatoes in like that.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it, folks.
Like I say, you can
Just saying.
grate some cheese and add cheese over it. You need to be fairly quick when you're doing this. Well, just get a move on with it, you know, because beef's cooling all the time. So you put your cherry tomatoes on top of it like that, and you end up with your pizza. Also, what you can do with it is you can grate some of your beef. Grate some of your beef over the top, or you can grate
I didn't
cheese.
see this part. Did you
Just gives it that nice.
Did you catch what he said about the beef before grating it?
Burger pizza, or you want to do this before it gets cold?
Yeah. He's fully relying on the heat of the blended meat to like cook this pizza.
Thank God he's not putting anything raw that will actually make him ill.
I wouldn't trust any of those tomatoes for a second, not out of this kitchen. I want to legit cry. Yes, grated beef. I am sobbing. Well,
Suction. Beef's apparently still warm, so this will go straight in oven.
What did he
And
say?
it'll be a really nice.
Did he just say the beef's apparently still raw?
yeah, but there's no way because it's way overdone. But he
It's
said it's also
overdone,
gonna.
and it wouldn't grate if it wasn't overcooked. There'd
He
be too
also-
many juices in it to grate.
It would just fall. It should just like fall apart. That's like I would expect this kind of like consistency out of the meat after a couple days in the fridge.
That side of the grater is meant for hard cheeses, like Parmesan, not soft cheeses, and which that shows how hard the meat is.
And it's warm still. This is all one continuous shot, by the way.
Like you wouldn't if you got a steak, even if I cooked it well done, right? There would still be some juice.
It's
You would not be able to actually grate it. It would be wet when you pick it up. There would be like when you pick it up to hold to try
Right.
and grate, there would be juices coming down your arm, going everywhere. He's legit. That's like solid. You could like actually use that as a fucking hockey puck.
I have never. I mean, I've had army steaks, and I could never grate one of those with this shit.
Wow.
And yeah, the army cooks its steaks one way, well done, and they're not pretty.
Mommy.
This I got you. He does say something else there. I gotta say, we're gonna go back just a little bit farther because I want to see.
Suction. Beef's
He
apparently
said something about putting it in the oven.
still warm, so this will go straight in oven. And it'll be a really nice pizza. You'd pay a fortune for this in a restaurant, you really would. But here you can make it for the price of a joint of beef, which you can use later. Your pineapple. You've got a lot of pineapple left over, but
Damn it!
you can use that later, so don't about that.
Which army? You?
And this is our finished pizza.
Which army? Really? No, I'm kidding. U.S. Army? I don't
And
know.
you can, like I say, you can sprinkle
yeah.
cheese over it, grate
Austrian
cheese
army.
over it, or
I was
anything
a tank
else you want to
commander
grate
and then a
over it, but
bodybuilder.
I think it looks alright like that. And you put that in oven on gas mark 4.
EJ Hyun, you have never been to a real restaurant. I'm just saying.
For about half an hour, and that's it. And thanks for watching.
Oh, okay.
That later, which you can use later. Your pineapple. You've got a lot of pineapple left over.
Oh, my bad, guys.
Use
I
later.
didn't mean to do that.
Your pineapple.
Sorry, folks.
You've got a lot of pineapple left over, but you can use that later.
I mean, I've been to Sudan. I could be the Sudanese army.
And this is our finished pizza. And you can, like I say, you can sprinkle cheese over it, grate cheese over it, or anything else you want to grate over it, but I think it looks alright like that. And you put that in oven on gas mark 4 for about half an hour, and that's it. And thanks for watching.
It's cunts like this that make people think that England, like British people, can't cook for shit. Like,
No, like, okay, like a one less rock thrower makes. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really appreciate that because well, I appreciate you thanking me for my service. That's. Yeah, we don't do that around here. And I'll get into that at a different point. But yeah, welcome to the show. Let's focus on the pizza. Sure, what was I gonna say? So he does say to put this back into the oven. Like, well, one, it's on a like a ceramic plate.
well, he said you
To-
could, not that you should. That's the worrying thing. Like,
And he said for a half an hour.
what?
Yeah. He said for like a half an hour. It's on a ceramic. That thing's gonna explode.
Right. I'm sorry, Lucas Werner. Please come back.
Oh no.
I'll be good.
I'll tell you what. See, everybody thank Peanut McGee for sending me these videos. That's why they know so much. Awesome.
Love you, Peanut.
XOXO Pandine. Hilarious. If you're in the Sudanese army, I'm a ballet dancer. You could be. I don't fucking know.
Wow, I've seen your rendition of the White Swan in not the White Swan. What about? I've seen your rendition of the Sugar Plum Fairy in Nutcracker.
Mine? You're on my
Hi.
OnlyFans?
Peanut.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
don't do that now.
Anyway, it's $15.99.
Is it normal ballet or is it cock ballet?
Oh, depends. Depends on what you want to spend every month. Pandine, yeah. I don't like nobody minds pineapple on their pizza here. It's what the fuck is this? Is not a pizza. That's the problem. He said this
It's
is
not a pizza. There's no fucking cheese on it. You goddamn heathen.
He said you could put cheese on it
But
after
he
you're done
hasn't,
grating
so
the
it's not a
meat.
pizza.
This is not. This does
That's
not a
gross.
pizza make.
And this
And
is coming from the woman
I'll
that
t-
likes pineapple on her pizza. And the woman that
I'm
says
gonna-
the best pizza she's ever had is a duck pizza. Imagine a Chinese pancake, what that you get from the Chinese takeout, with the crispy duck and the sauce and the cucumber and then imagine it on a pizza instead. And that is the best thing ever. And I think this is shit.
I would
Right.
eat that. I would eat that day in and day out. If you gave me actually, if you said you have to eat this pizza, I can't call it a pizza. If I have to eat this abomination, or eat the Wern's like pre-made chicken thing, Dude, give me that crispy chicken all day. I'll have homeless folks yelling at me about burnt food till the cows come home. Keep me the fuck
I will
away from this
drink
thing.
that sriracha. Just don't make
Oh
me
my
eat
God.
the meat.
Give me a sriracha enema instead of this shit.
Never in my life did I think I would be giving Wern a compliment, but
Ugh.
I guess strange
When the-
things happen here.
When the bar is in the dirt, you know.
True.
Correction, it was actually Greek immigrants to Canada. I don't know if they were actually immigrants. I don't know if they were the children of immigrants, but they were actually Greek Canadians. Canadian Greeks? I don't know how that works. Alright. My body may be a dumpster, but this is a dumpster fire. Yeah, don't give yourself a ring burner. Oh, it was a Greek immigrant in 1962. There you go.
Nice.
Peanut McGee. I have an idea. Just because I want to torture Peanut McGee, considering they're the ones that sent me all of this fucking shit. Thank you. You were like, hey, check this out. For $100, I will play Leighton Mouse. And I'm just gonna wait for Peanut McGee to get that one. So I'll play Leighton Mouse for $100, but there's nothing less that I'll take to play that. It's on this channel, and you'll see it. Yeah. So if anybody wants to help me out, give me $100. I'll play some fucking Leighton Mouse. But
Is that 100 total, or like multiple donations, or one total?
If you're don't donate to the Streamlabs. Don't do that, because I won't be able to see it. Go to the Cash App, hashtag Komodo Goal. So $sign Komodo, capital K Komodo Goal. But yeah, if you donate to the Streamlabs, I won't be able to see it. I don't actually get any notifications unless I'm in Streamlabs. So also the silence and 2. Again, if you guys want refunds, let me know. Yeah, but let's do it total. Why not? If we can scrounge together $100, I'll play Leighton Mouse for you guys. Yeah, and then if you can see what Peanut McGee is saying, yeah, Peanut McGee knows what Leighton Mouse is. So, let's see. My father was a career U.S. Army, 20 years. He made the worst breakfast he learned in the military. Yeah, I actually I got what was called separate rations. So being a shift worker, military police, I actually would I wouldn't be able to go to the dining facility all the time when it was open because, well, I might be busy when it's open for service. So we would get an extra $350 a month, depending where you were, to get groceries and everything. And that's a lot of where I learned how to cook for myself. And the grilling and everything, that came with the fact that whenever something had to be grilled, I was just the person that grilled for the family. I just grilled. Now I'm really fucking good at it. And I'll make you the perfect piece of chicken. You will shit your pants. But yeah, and then
Isn't that the opposite of what happens when you eat good chicken? I thought that's what happens when you eat salmonella chicken.
But no. You won't die over this chicken, but you will. You'll shit out your previous meal just to make room for more of this chicken. There you go.
That makes
That's
more
what I'm
sense.
looking for. There you go.
Bad chicken gives you the Salisbury squits, mate. That's not what you want.
No, we don't want that. So,
I'm sorry, that is my favourite word, thing ever for talking about running poo. Salisbury squits.
Salisbury squirts.
Squits.
Squits?
Salisbury squits. Shit.
Salisbury squits. Oh.
That gives you the Salisbury squits, that does.
Ew. We just call them the runs.
Oh yeah, we call them the runs as well, or like
Okay.
dicky tummy, things
Dicky
like
tummy.
that. But like, yeah, Salisbury squirts is just like,
Yes. Peter McGee has apparently been lurking for a while. Because, yes, I am actually supposed to shit myself on camera. I did say I would, because, that dude said, what was it, that America is the reason everybody has freedom or something? Oh, yeah, the Hershey squirts. That's what it is. I was like, there's something similar that we have. I was thinking of the runs. No, the Hershey squirts are the, Salisbury squirts. Sorry. Alright. So, real quick, I'm gonna use the latrine. I don't know if you have to go to the bathroom or anything, but I'm just gonna let this play for a little bit.
good.
I'll be right out there. And then we'll watch this. This is just gonna show you guys that this guy is not fucking around.
Sorry, he had made me laugh.
Green apple splatters. If it's green, you might have a little a little too much artificial dye in your diet. Or maybe wine. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna play this. I'll let you guys comment on it.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Drink it
Have
in.
you been buying Chantel's underwear off the internet again? You know she had the ick, right? She had all the green foam coming out.
Damn, and there's multiple eras where you could actually, you know, have bought it from and still gotten the same thing. It's disgusting. I'm sorry. All right.
You're good.
I'm gonna play this
I
and
am
then.
a dirty little filthmonger.
Really? I thought you were just spooky.
No, I'm a filth wizard.
Awesome. Well, keep me dirty.
I'm
How
no
about that?
normal witch. I am a filth wizard. That's fine.
Is that why my house is so dirty? Because you're always casting spells on me or something? You testing spells
Yes.
on me?
How else am I going to get you to invite me over to clean your house?
Oh yeah, show up in an.
And then I will never leave, and you will be stuck with me.
Probably
And I
just.
will chain you up, and there will be no more little takeover. Shit! I said everything out loud.
Damn, you suck at this. Well, it's
I know,
okay. I'm sure
right?
you could. I'm sure you could cast the spell and make me forget. But all right, I'm gonna let this play. I gotta go to the bathroom. Sorry.
And yet she was, but the green foam may not actually be gonorrhea. There is a type of vaginal bacteria that does do it. Though it is caused from being unhygienic. Why are we looking at dirty army man bathwater? Hold on. What the fuck is this?
This is an oil rig on the ocean. This is its adventure or something. It's a no budget production. This is very true. Now, just look at everything that he's doing, and when we're gonna go just a little bit more, and I don't bring something up. Keep watching.
Okay, but what is this machine's purpose?
It's an oil rig. It's an offshore oil rig, right? It's not necessarily a model, right? It's a... Okay, here we go. Oopsie. Oh, wait. Let me, Alright. Sorry. Remember what I said about the pizza? He knows what a pizza looks like. He knows all of the things that go into a pizza. He can make a representation of a pizza, but he could never make an actual pizza. Like, he couldn't put the ingredients together in a proper way. These are all representations of things. It's a representation of a boat, and then there's one of an oil rig. And if you look at this piece here, this piece of metal, as opposed to any of these that are on the oil rig, the ones that are on the oil rig are actually, like, they have holes that are, you know, on a grid, they're even and everything. But this one actually has the holes punched through it by a tool. That's why they're all uneven and it doesn't really go all together. Because he's able to make a representation of the piece that he needed. But he wasn't able to actually, like, fabricate the piece that he needed. So there's some, like, disconnect between... It's like he has an that's good enough gland or something.
Yeah, my ex was actually a little like that. There was, like, quite a lot of things that I'd be like, oh, I really want this. And he'd be like, oh, let's have a look. So I'd show him, he'd be like, oh, how much is it? Something like, say, the most ridiculous one, oh, okay, 200, 300 quid, right? It's like, that's a lot of money. I'm like, yeah, I know. I want it, but I'm never going to fucking get it. Like, it is what it is. And he's like, yeah, but
Right.
you can make that. You can make that for, like, 100 quid max. And I'm like, well, no, I couldn't. It's like, yes, you could. You just need this, this, and this. And it's like, no. I could try to make it. I could make something like it, but I couldn't make this. I cannot make that. I cannot make it look good if I try to make it.
Yeah, you
And, like,
couldn't...
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard that all the time. My my boss, my direct supervisor is that kind of person, like your ex. He can just make stuff. He can be like, oh, okay, I know what this needs, and he'll make, you know, well, I work in a machine shop, so he'll machine it or something like that. It's too easy, but, like, he's good at it. I could never do the shit that he does. And if he was just like, oh, you could probably, you know, rebuild this or that. Like, I have a hole on my exhaust now that I gotta actually find out still how bad it is. I gotta get my car jacked up. But also, if you guys really want to see Leighton Mouse or want to see me take my shirt off and help me get my exhaust fixed, that would really help me out if you would hit the cash tag Komodo Gold. I would appreciate it. Or buy some merch. Get yourself a Secretions mug or t-shirt or a mask, because it's getting a flu season. Everybody's going to need a mask and a flu shot. And you don't want the price of masks to go up too much. Just saying.
Like, it's getting winter, and they do actually help keep your face surprisingly warm when it's cold.
Yeah,
so it is quite helpful for that as well.
And I also, speaking of it getting cold, there are hoodies and embroidered beanies. Thank you to I don't know if it was Vila or Mango, who was like that was like a month ago. So it would have been like who told me you should make a beanie. And I was trying to make a beanie for like the longest fucking time.
Yeah, that was probably Mango, not me. We had to talk about the beanies that you've done, and I said, oh my god, it looks like a brain, that's so cool.
Yeah, that was one of the... I remember because it was one of the times where there was like 5 people in the like back studio or in the Discord or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So I don't know. But yeah, there are beanies, there are hoodies. If you want colors, different colors, or you need different sizes, let me know. I did exactly that for I think Bill Portley a while back. He wanted a shirt, didn't have the color or size that he wanted, and I was just like, okay, cool, I'll make it, and let me know. And then I just have to post it. Basically what I do is I go through and I do all of the basic things, what's going to get it out there, and then if it's not in your size, just let me know, because it's too easy to go back through. The problem is I can only post, like 100 and some combinations of one shirt, and then going back through 1,000 different combinations is a little daunting. So it is. Huh? What the fuck? Oh, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Never mind.
Oh, they're having a discussion about Einstein and his shoes and socks.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I really like you guys having discussions in the chat between yourselves. Not only being here and talking to me and Vila, but also having discussions between yourselves, and yeah, it's always fun. So, what's going on, Izzy? Welcome. All right, we're gonna get back into some cooking.
Morning, Izzy, darling.
Hello.
This one just happened to show up, so what do you think?
Ooh.
It says pigs
What
in a
is it?
blanket. It says pigs in a blanket.
Oh.
With a difference.
So pigs in a blanket in the UK is a chipolata sausage, which are very small ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're wrapped in bacon.
That was the kind of like the thumbnail. Normally we would just like call that bacon wrap sausage, or you get like not little smokies, which are it's about the same size. But like, yeah, pigs in a blanket here are wrapped in dough, not bacon.
Yeah,
So,
that's a sausage roll.
Yeah, well here it's instead of a sausage roll has the dough around it, but pigs in a blanket have hot dogs, like usually specifically, at least as far as I know.
That's so weird. Like
Yeah.
for us, pigs in a blanket, it's a proper sausage. Like chipolata's a proper sausage, just small. And then the bacon wrapped around it, that's the blanket. What you're on about is like a sausage roll. Like sausage rolls are normally sausage meat wrapped in pastry all the way around it, but like you can get the posh sausage rolls, which are like you just described.
Yeah, and they're like the I mean, you can get some like high speed. By high speed, I mean posh. Like high speed sausage rolls like that. But yeah, usually like sausages here are served on a bun, like in a bun, like on a sausage roll or something like that, where you can have toppings and like onions and stuff like that.
Yeah, we call those hot dog buns.
Well, we have like the hot dog buns, which are just regular like white bread, and then you have like a sausage roll, which is like a thicker Italian bread, and then you have like bigger ones for like and
you're right, Peanut. Like the differences are regional, because I had this talk with Clockwork Rex like ages ago, and apparently there's a difference with what pig in a blanket is from like the northern part of North America and Southern America as well. Like they have different versions of it. So for one person, they said it was like in the South, I got told it was a pig wrapped in biscuit.
Yeah, biscuit, like not cookies, but biscuits.
Yeah, like the biscuit and gravy biscuit that you guys have.
Well, it's actually Heian was a little bit closer. pigs in a blanket with a hot dog through it. It's more like a croissant type flaky biscuit.
Yeah, puff pastry, which is
Yeah.
that's a sausage roll.
Right, yeah, that, God. Oh, shit, Lucifer's here. Here, pigs in a blanket are regular
Lucifer.
sausage wrapped in a pancake. Guess what, Lucifer? Please bring the hell.
So,
Please bring hell
Is
upon
that
this earth.
it? Like that sounds like closer to Toad in the Hole, because Toad in the Hole is sausage, and then like with Yorkshire pudding batter, but that's the same as pancake batter, just savoury instead of sweet.
Well, I don't know. Here,
Come here.
let's get into this before we get into too many sausage roll
Today I'm going
debates.
to show you how to do pigs in blankets, but this is pigs in blankets with a difference. And for anybody that don't know, it's basically sausage wrapped in bacon. Now, best way to do
That's gonna
this
change.
is to use extra virgin olive oil and just pour a drop into the pan. And what I'm going to use as well is honey, because
Do you want to put it up or not?
I'm leaving it down like you.
My bad.
It's all right.
No.
She's
No, I was
she's upset about her. She's wearing a little cat onesie, so she's warm when we
Mhm.
go out, and she's put a dress on because she wants to
Mhm.
look like a kiddie wearing a dress. But then the
Right.
hood got stuck, and she's like,
Aw.
Yeah.
You got to figure it out. Got a little logistics problem.
"Yeah." She's not very good
It's
at
okay.
problem solving with almost everything, but when it comes
Yeah.
to sorting her clothes out,
I
not
mean,
so great.
hey, everybody needs help once in a while. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
Oh no, of
And
course.
plus
I'd say it's better to ask for help than not.
Then to struggle or fail, right?
Exactly.
There you go. Yeah. So, while you were being a good mom and paying attention to your daughter, this dude straight up went full shanty on this. Well, maybe not full. He went shanty. He didn't go full shanty because the pan is actually hot. But this dude just straight dumped like 2 tablespoons of olive oil into this pan that has a single sausage in it. One single breakfast sausage. Olive oil has a really low smoke point. What is he going for? Smoky sausages. Smoky pigs in a blanket. That's the twist. Maybe that's the twist. But was it EVOO? No, it's because he's across the pond. That's what it is.
What's EVOO?
Oh, that's what Shani calls extra virgin olive oil. She just came up with that. Like, show me somebody in the entire world other than her that ever says that. No, it's not an acronym. It's just...
bacon and sausage, as you know, as
No. We gotta get some olive. You gotta get your amino acids, your simple fats in there.
Oh,
so that
we don't have bacon fat over here in the UK.
Oh yeah, he's I think they're talking about since he's cooking the bacon, why not use the fat
Oh,
and pour
okay.
it into here? You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah, normally we would cook them in the same pan. Like, this is very weird.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, that makes no sense. Why you're wasting space?
I thought he was saying, like, you can actually buy bacon lard from the shop to cook food in.
I mean, you I guess you could. I don't know if you. I don't
What?
know.
Sounds like a very American thing that would happen. So
Yeah.
I just
Well, you
assumed.
You can get like Crisco and stuff. I'm sure if you go to your butcher, they have like some fat or something, but it's not going to be like. I don't know. It's not gonna. I don't know. That seems like something you would have to have at home. That's the shit I have in my fridge. Like I have like pork fat for stews and whatnot, or like what I like to do is when I make my burgers, I'll take a little bit of this pork fat from from the freezer, and I'll just sit it on the burger and let it melt over, and then eventually it like drips down and provides enough heat so that it's not necessarily like an ice cube on there, but it provides a little bit more flavor to it. Or you can pick it off and put it into the meat when you cook it up and give it some more fat flavor.
I absolutely love dripping. So good. Like normally I have a bacon sarnie and I'll cook it in sacrilege, I know. I cook it in the microwave, right?
So yeah.
Because my mum was very big on being healthy, and in the microwave you can cook it in these plastic trays that have all the fat drips off it. So you end up with this massive well of bacon fat. And I would then pour that bacon fat onto another slice of bread and have that. So I'd have a bacon sarnie, and then I'd have the bacon the drippings on bread to eat, and it was so good.
Oh man, I made this. My mom got me an Instant Pot, and I made this stuff called beef and sauerkraut German dinner is what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's cooked in a pressure cooker, so it is beef and sauerkraut. So you're cooking ground beef in a pressure cooker, so all of that fat stays in there. Holy shit, will this stick to your bones? And it's so good with like some, not egg rolls like Chinese egg rolls, but like Italian egg rolls, stuff like that, bread rolls and stuff. Oh man. And that with, I mean, I can only eat maybe like a bowl of it before I just have to be like, okay, I'll call it quits and pass out, because it's so hearty, it's so thick. It's such a good meal. But I know you have to go in before too long. Do you have?
Yeah, I've got like half an hour.
Okay, yeah. Let's you know what? What we'll do is we'll skip this, because I don't know this video, but I do know the burger video. So we'll skip this one.
I want to see the end. I want to see like what the twist is.
All right, let's. I think we can get both then.
Let's
put it on like quick
just
speed.
The tone and sweetened flavour of it we're using. It's going to use a squirt of honey. You don't have to use a lot. Whirl it around pan once. And
I guess we're putting honey in it.
To save time, I've actually put this sausage to a video blog won't be too long. And just roll it round nicely in pan until it's ready. Ow.
The sausage already burnt on one side too, so.
It's okay, I'm back. I've just put a rubber glove on because it's spitting fat back, and you do need some form of protection.
Nobody calls it EVO. Nobody does.
What I've got as well is I've got some sweet corn on boil here, and sweet corn, as you know, is fairly sweet, so you don't have to add any flavour.
Oh.
That's our sausage done. Just lay that to one side. Now I'll put some bacon on. I'm having to do all camera work and cooking myself, so it's a bit odd.
I mean, he's at least smart enough to put a latex glove on while he's cooking with grease. I mean, like, now it's not the smartest, because if you get the grease onto the glove and it'll just melt to your skin, like, I mean, if you really fuck up, but to protect your hand, just like poking it, yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
You could just get a splash shield. They're not expensive. You can get them for 99p in Poundland. Like,
yeah, my mom has one of those. Usually I have either like a piece of aluminum foil or just like a paper towel. I'll just like put over, because I'm cooking, you know, a couple pieces of sausage for one person. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna
oh my
burn
god,
my
I just
down.
had like I wonder how many of those people that are anti-mask in America, and I don't mean anti-mask mandate, I mean they don't believe that a mask has any effect, right?
Right.
That are like, no, how can that stop the disease, blah blah blah, and yet they have splash guards for their chip pans and things like that, and it's like, the reason it works is because the mesh is too small for the water to get through, and that's what the mask does.
That's the whole fucking point.
And if it works on the kitchen to not burn your hands, it worked. No, So that's the fact that just kept popped in my head. I'm like, oh shit.
I heard somebody say trying to say in like the same point that like, well, the virus can't survive outside of the body on its own for more than a few seconds, and at the same time, so like, but the virus is also super tiny, and it can get through the masks on its own, and it's just like, do you not understand at all anything about how like disease transmission or anything like that? Because it's all of those factors go into the same thing. Like, yeah, it can't survive on its own for more than a couple seconds. Yes, it can get through, but it's the spit, the water that catches it, and the water vapor that just floats around in the air. That's what it survives in. Like, how do you miss that?
The easiest way to get them to understand is, so, okay, you know when someone farts, yeah, you can smell it for a long time afterwards. Yeah, that's because the fecal particles are still in the air, right?
Right.
And so you can smell it, and that's how you know it's there. Well, when someone sneezes or breathes, the germs that come out are still floating in the air. Just we can't see them, smell them, sense them. But they're there.
Right.
Same as like with a fart. Same difference.
For fuck's sake, germ theory has only been around for 100 years. Or 150 fucking years, something like that. Like,
right, let's see the burger.
Right.
Let's see the burger. All it is honey, isn't it? He just put fucking honey on it.
Yeah, I think he just puts honey on this. I want to show you guys this burger, because this burger, I think the burger video is a decent amount longer. Can't remember what the what actually it was. Not the deluxe pizza. Sorry, I should have had it queued up, but I don't.
Oh, you're all right.
And it's kind of hard to fucking figure out like which video is which for this guy, because he is not. There it is. Barbecue burgers.
Boom. So 500.
Alrighty. Vila's future husband, everyone, folks. There we go. All the everyone, folks. Thank you for being here. We need some more everyone, folks.
Oh no.
Is that?
No, in the UK, our bacon isn't that fatty. Like, that's crazy.
For a second, I thought you were talking. I realized you're reading the chat, but I thought you were talking about this too. For less fat, ask shortcut or center cut bacon. For more fatty bacon, ask for side bacon. I want some pork belly. That's all I want.
Video. I showed you how to smash a barbecue using honey.
Oh, that's actually a really good point. Center cut bacon. I prefer turkey bacon. Well, just wait, because the twist on this burger is it's a turkey burger. Get ready, XOXO Pandine.
Okay, now we're gonna
Was it Pandine? Pandine?
turkey
Pandine.
burgers.
Oh, whatever.
First thing you need is a pack of this stuff. It's
XOXO
pork mince.
Pandine also eats
You also
only
need
specifically
onions,
eats Canadian bacon.
There's 500 grams here, so I'm only going to use half that. You can probably get a few burgers out of this.
Yeah. Sorry, I was talking and you guys kind of missed it.
First, turkey burgers.
So remember this: we're making turkey burgers. Pandine, you like your turkey burgers? How do you like your turkey burger? Pandine, let me know how you like your turkey burger. I really want to know. What kind of seasonings do you like? Pandine? Yay, you say it's Pandine? Okay, Pandine. Awesome. XOXO Pandine. Piggity Pandine. Piggity Pandine. Man, I had way too much coffee. Like I'm at like a really good balance of fucking energy right now. I need some food too. But yeah, how do you like your turkey burgers? What about you?
Never had a turkey burger.
Oh, well, that's perfectly fine. because our
First thing
turkey
you need
burgers
is,
are special made.
pack of this stuff. It's beef and pork mince.
Yes. Our turkey burgers are made with beef and pork mince, a special blend of non-poultry items just to suit you and your poultry lifestyle.
What?
Moving along.
You also need an onion for this. There's 500
Like-
grams here, so I'm only going to use that.
What is it, pandan?
You can probably get a few
Pandan.
burgers out of this.
Wait, are you telling me to speak French so I should just not pronounce any of the vowels? Bleh. XOXO Pandine.
Yeah, you can probably
Like
get
say,
a few burgers out of that.
Like some well done turkey burger.
What? Why is he?
Hey,
What's
Yeah.
happening with the cooking?
First
like-
of all, to scrunch it up like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Get it nice and scrunched like that. And you really need to work this in.
Yeah, we don't do that around here. I like to heat some shallots, garlic and thyme, and some butter, and let it cool down, and mix it in the ground turkey. Then season with salt and pepper and cook. Yeah, that's a little.
That sounds nice.
That sounds disgusting compared to what I'm about to see. You know what? That sounds like I would shit my pants out.
I don't normally like turkey, but I'd eat that.
I would eat the fuck out of this burger, but no, not this piece of shit. Not what we're seeing.
I know, right?
The description Lucifer gives is better than the actual thing that we're seeing right here.
Yeah.
Turkey burgers are
And
gross.
that is like
It-
the cheapest of cheap, disgusting meat from Asda. Asda is our Walmart. And that's like basic Walmart brand meat.
So, I'm sorry, but like, yeah, you're 100% correct. Like, this is super cheap meat. And when he showed the label, I actually thought it was the Great Value, which is what it's called in the U.S. It's actually like almost the exact same fucking label, or 155.
Oh no, it is. That says great value. That's Asda.
Yeah, it's like it's a smart price.
Yeah, so if you see just above
Yeah, it's-
smart price, there's that little green bit that says Asda.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But like, it would say it wouldn't even say Walmart. It would just say Great Value in the U.S. But it's the exact same font. 100%. Like, I actually had to. What's that? I think it is because
Asda is part of the Walmart family, so it is literally
fucking-
our Walmart.
God,
And
I
even
hate
then,
it
the
so
way
much.
it's baked, the way
Yeah.
Asda is not like Walmart. It's not a shop like Walmart.
No, it's not like a big store because Walmart is more, especially as its size is more specific to the United States because we have so much fucking room, so we can actually
Yeah.
make big box stores and shit like that. But
Not just that they don't sell the same quantity at like as cheap. Just all things like that. It's really weird.
hang on. Sorry, I was looking for and not only that, but again, like we have a whole lot more resources and the availability to get it to. We don't have to rely on like ships and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Morning, carnivorous Stalin.
Yes, I saw that. What's going on, Carnivorous Ape? Yeah, we're gonna end this before too long, and probably send everybody to Carnivorous Ape because he's got some sexy shit to talk about. It's a sexy.
I'm gonna
beast
have to
right
watch
there.
it on catch up. I'm going to
Yeah.
fireworks night with Spawn.
I am going to unfuck my office because I completely fucked it for the G-Man video that I hope you guys really enjoy, and maybe I'll get some
It
petty
is.
merch or some shit. It's pretty fun. Let's see.
Like
Let's
that.
keep going with this.
Get it nice and scrunched like that.
I know I just wanted to start, but hey, it's still 4 hours away. Okay, well in 4 hours, everybody go to Carnivorous Ape's channel. Yeah, Carnivorous Ape, you're a mod. You can go ahead and drop the link for everybody to go there when they have something doing this afternoon. So yeah, I'll probably be watching that. But what everybody, how much oil do you add to your burgers, turkey or not? That's the real question. I really just want to know. How much oil do you add to your burgers? When you're mixing it in, you're like putting all the seasonings in there. How much olive oil, vegetable oil do you actually add?
And you really need to work this in. Then it's that gets so hot.
Okay. There's the Carnivorous Ape channel. Everybody go check it out. Subscribe. What's going on, Irish Stew? Hope you're doing good. Thank you for being here. None. None?
One.
You guys don't put. You guys don't ever put.
1 tablespoon to 500 grams of turkey mince.
Well, if you're grilling it, why would you
There
need
you
to put oil on it?
Exactly. That's that's
If
exactly.
it's in a pan, yeah, maybe you need a little bit of oil. But you can get away with literally like having one of those weird sprays that you just go like once.
Right, and like.
Or get a brush, dip it in some oil, flick, like.
But you wouldn't mix it into the meat. Like, Pandine has the right idea. A little bit of butter mixed in, it's gonna be fine. That'll be fine. But you don't mix the oil into the fucking meat. Like, I mean, it's not gonna help it stick together.
It's gonna make it harder for it to stick together, isn't it?
That's what I'm thinking. And Lucifer, I sometimes rub oil on top and bottom, and I usually just let we'll let that pork fat just melt over it. But I don't usually put oil or anything like that. Happy cows make tastier butter. It's true. It's because they don't have all those stress hormones. That's why you want to. That's why when you're hunting, you actually want to get the most effective shot, because all of the stress hormones end up going into the meat.
You want to get a kill shot, immediate like head kill on an animal that does not know that they're being hunted, because otherwise the animals get cortisol coursing through their bodies and it does actually taint the flavor of the meat. You can taste the difference between an animal that has not died in fear and even in our mass-produced butcher's meat, animals that are in the mass slaughter factories where they're just lined up and die and they see their friend die in front of them, they feel fear. And so the meat tastes different opposed to going to a slaughterhouse that kills them, again, like humanely, where the animals are brought in one at a time and killed, and they don't know that something's just died there.
Right.
And like my ex took the pigs to this humane one. It was really lovely, and the meat tasted so much fucking better. Treat the animals better.
Yeah.
Kill them as quickly and nicely as possible without all the bullshit and scare. And the taste and quality of the meat is going to be so much better. Like
it really is. Like that's why the Asda meat looks like shit.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what it is. It's just that
it's
factory
also
farm
mostly
bullshit.
water.
It's nasty. Like, I mean, it's food basically.
Like that meat will condense down a lot because it's mostly water. They inject our meat with a lot of water.
So you can
and that's where you get bangers and mash. Is the bangers were sausages that had more water in them because of rationing in World War II. So they wanted to make the same size sausage, but they ended up just putting more water into it so the sausages would explode. So they call them bangers. And you have mashed potatoes because that's really easy to, potatoes are fucking easy to find and, get out on a mass scale. So you have bangers and mash. Fun fact. But I think you and I were both correct on this. It's not going to congeal properly. This is not going to. It already doesn't look like it's holding together. I guess I spoke too soon.
There's no hard and fast rules now, which just a few
Ozzy Osbourne used to work as an abattoir before
nice
Black
pie
Sabbath. What's an abattoir?
So
Slaughterhouse.
Okay. But Work in an abattoir. Okay.
No great.
As an abattoir. I was like, oh, what's an abattoir?
Next thing is to peel an onion. It's not my favourite job, peeling onion.
So is he
Take the skin off it.
actually like preparing all this outside, where he's about to? Oh god, that is like that knife
There's
comes from a
an
cheap
health and
ass knife
safety
set.
here.
Oh, yeah.
When you
It's like £9 from Argos or Asda, something like that. Under
Oh, yeah.
$10.
if you wipe your
And the fact that he's
eyes,
just like, look what he's doing. He's like, he's not pushing the knife away from him at all. He's just like, he's basically like trying to push
once
it.
you've got all
into
the
his
skin
hand.
off your onion and topped and tailed it.
Good job.
After you've topped and tailed it, then you need to split it.
Dude.
That is not a stable cutting.
I should be doing this in the kitchen, really. Never mind.
Yeah, you should. Dude, literally go anywhere else. At all. What the
Go in your
fuck
house
are you
and
doing?
pick up a chopping board and bring it outside even. Like, come on.
You don't have a piece of plywood sitting around? Fuck, dude. I'm afraid he's gonna cut his goddamn finger off. I'm surprised he hasn't. Holy shit, dude. This is actually like dangerous. This is beyond like bad cooking. This is legitimately dangerous.
This
Don't
is one of my big
ever
gripes.
do
with,
this.
like, this is my big gripe with these people. He is doing this as a tutorial to show other people how to cook. And that all of them show bad cooking techniques, dangerous cooking techniques. They don't teach food safety. They don't teach anything worthwhile. And these people are learning and they see this and like, oh, it's okay.
And when it comes to like oh boy, fucking Lord of Bad Burgers, you know what? I think this dude's taking the title.
Yeah,
I
is.
honestly, because Lob, oh boy, Dave, like you can actually like really take him to task a lot more on that shit because he's actually doing like a real tutorial. And this, anybody with any common sense is just gonna be like, wow, this is completely fucked up. This doesn't make any sense. And both this guy and Dave, if you tried to take them to task personally, it's like, well, you know, I mean, at least Dave was willing to admit, you know, about the chicken or whatever the fuck we were talking about back in the day, but they'll both be like, yeah, well, I was kind of fucking around or whatever, and try and play it off. You have to make it clear that you're taking the piss when you're like cooking or doing shit like this. Excuse me. Fuck. Sorry, excuse me.
Wait, when did he say that?
What do you mean?
When did he say that?
Say what?
That he was just fucking about.
Lord of Patriarchy?
Yeah.
No. I'm saying like if you are, I'm not saying like if you actually were like, dude, was this a joke or something? He'd be like, yeah, it was kind of a joke, you know. Maybe I was just fucking around. It's like, well, that doesn't compute. That's just kind of it's like a shield, a defense or whatever.
No.
But
So,
you have to make it clear.
They need to say things like, make sure you do this, do that, blah, 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 blah. Like, granted, some of them, no one's going to try this out or that out because they're idiots, or people are only watching because they're laughing. But that doesn't mean that they shouldn't put basic safety shit in. It's like, it should be a basic thought in their head of safety of other people that watch. Like, because there was a big thing with those like 5-minute crafts and things like that, where this woman kept taking halogen lights out at work and cooking with them.
No.
And
that's not what they're. That's not what that.
This woman was like faking cooking, and like she cooked a steak on and things like that. and a young kid copied it. And she cooked a soup tin on the lights, I believe, and the soup tin exploded, something like that. Like, all I remember is like this girl got like massive life-altering injuries. Like, she was scarred for life. She was
Probably
disfigured.
Probably
And they
because
were
she
trying to
didn't
sue.
open the can or some shit like that, and like.
Yeah, but all because this woman was doing these videos as genuine tutorials constantly, day in, day out, showing these amazing recipes and this lovely food, and her cooking it on something so random. And this kid was like, oh my god, wow, that's so cool. I want to do it. It's like my easy bake oven. And they did it.
Like-
And then, like, they nearly fucking died. This happens a lot because the channels didn't say that it was clickbait. Now they have to say it's clickbait because that channel got sued. This was in China, I think, or one of the Asian countries. I'm so sorry, I can't remember what one, but
one of the Asian countries that actually allows like YouTube and stuff like that.
it's something like that, yeah. And like they got into
like,
so much shit for it. They got into a lot of trouble because they were like,
well,
no, this is not okay. This is your fault. This girl is hurt because of you.
Do you remember when Jackass first came on the air, like came on national TV? Yeah, there were, especially in the U.S., there was news story after news story after news story of, don't do this shit because this corporation, MTV, has millions of dollars to make sure these motherfuckers are in some way safe. And yeah, they fucked about as, like, you know, amateurs and and then professional skateboarders and shit, and know how to get hurt and whatever. But they actually, like, they have a fucking ambulance right there. You don't have you have to wait on an ambulance, you know, regardless of where you are.
Like, that went through rigorous things, so they were actually health and safety checked. And then for every issue that came up, there was someone there. They had actual stunt
coordinators,
stunt actors there, ready, and they planned them out. And they were like, okay, let's check this. They didn't just have a camera and were fucking about. They had staff on hand to make sure everything was safe. They minimized the risk. You, as a single person on your own, without fucking thousands of pounds or dollars, don't have that ability.
Not at all. And that gets lost on basically anyone. You don't know. You don't understand that. 10 minutes for an ambulance to get to you is a long fucking time if you are debilitated. So like, and it wraps back around to.
Yeah.
It just wraps back. Like, don't like what would happen if you got sick off of this and it took a couple days for you to realize, man, I really need to go to the hospital. And at that point, they're like, oh shit. Well, you have this like necrotic infection in your lower intestine, and it could have been treated with antibiotics, but we're gonna have to get invasive on this one. Sorry. And being in the U.S., that's a scary fucking thought. Yeah, because it actually costs us money outside of taxes. But free healthcare, is it free? Yeah, it's paid through by taxes. You know. Through the people we're supposed to tax, like the billionaires. Fuck those people. Anyway, let's finish this up, and then you gotta head out of here. I'm gonna head off and get some breakfast and whatnot as well, or some lunch rather.
You don't want a lot of onion for this. You don't want an entire onion.
Do you think he's doing that because it's his knife's not sharp and he knows it?
Yeah, he's trying the knife again. Yeah, he gave up. Yeah, I think you're pretty much 100% spot on with that. Irish stew, the bum fights. I think one of the best things to come out of the bum fights.
Sprinkle your onion on your back.
Was the producer of that going on the Dr. Phil show dressed as Dr. Phil just to troll him. That was just one of the best trolls
my
ever,
God.
but
That's not even cut right. Like, that's not even cut in
fights
the
is
right way
awful.
to mix it in with the meat.
Hell, I'll make you lunch. I have to buy it. Yeah, it's this is the same thing Shani did with that sauce. She tried to put basically an entire onion into that sauce. Oops. And it was all chunked up. And then she put tomato paste in, and there was like no liquid. Like, and every liquid in there is oil or like melted fat. And if you remember when we were watching that oil rig that he made, there was at the very beginning there was something burning on the top, right? Anything in this video look familiar in that aspect?
Some pork seasoning there.
It's giving me anxiety, and all I'm doing is scrambling eggs for the kids.
Oh my God.
That was a fuckload of pepper. Was that pepper?
Mix it well in.
No, something else.
What was it? I gotta find that. I gotta know. I gotta know. I got it. We're at 1.2. We got. What is it?
You want to add a bit of seasoning? Some pork seasoning here. Throw a bit of pork seasoning in. About half a teaspoon of that in. Mix it well in.
I think that's like a pork rub.
Yeah. I know what one it is. Hang on a minute.
Hold on. Is that an actual
like
rub though? Is that something you're supposed to like put on the outside? Yeah, again, forest for the trees, man. But yeah, oh my fucking god, this is going to taste like absolute dog shit.
That is something called Schwartz pork seasoning.
Is it something you actually like put in with like do you put it like on, or do you put it in pulled pork or something like that?
I'm not sure.
Drink it in, cause
take onto pork chops or loin steaks before grilling or over roast pork during cooking. Delicious sprinkled over sausages and apple kebabs before cooking. Yes, stir it in. It is a seasoning.
Okay.
It says onion granules, ground coriander, salt, sage, garlic granules, sugar, black pepper, parsley, white pepper, dried red bell pepper, anti-caking agent, and sunflower oil. More oil. Just what it needs.
And it's got sugar in it. The sugar is what got me, because that sugar means it's just a calorie replacement. It's cheap as absolute dog shit. It needs all the oil. Like, give me all of the oil. He's not allowed to prepare his food.
I don't think it has got any sugar in it.
One of the ingredients he listed off was actually sugar.
Which one?
For the pork seasoning.
Onion granules, ground coriander, salt, sage, garlic granule. Oh yeah, sugar. My bad.
Yeah,
I missed that.
Like if you ever had really cheap salsa,
No.
it's sweet because they replace the calories with sugar. And oh my god, don't trust me. If you ever come to the States, just get the authentic stuff. Spend the money, for fuck's sake. Don't have our shit. Let's finish this up, because I know you gotta
that wasn't half a teaspoon, and that whole pot is like £3.
I think them onion pieces are so.
that was like a tablespoon almost. Half a teaspoon would be
A pinch.
basically, yeah.
Transfer all that to a plate.
Transfer to a
And
plate.
you put more onion in it.
Okay.
Transfer all that to a plate. And you can start moulding your burger.
I guess the card switched over or
I am
some
blue
shit.
collar.
I don't know what the fuck happened there. Sorry,
Mince
folks.
that I got.
Yeah, it says one
What's
tablespoon
on?
equals
Because
2
this
servings.
Basically, just one serving.
1 tablespoon
So-
equals 2. Jesus.
2 servings, and it has 29% onion granules, and he's already put in a whole onion.
That's just gonna, like, you said you like garlic. I mean,
I like garlic and I really like onion. I love having large quantities of it, but if I'm having it with other things, I want to taste the other things. Otherwise, it's pointless. I may as well just eat it on its own.
how are you supposed to taste all of the oil with this overpowering onion flavor? Let's go on isolationist agorist? Isolationist agorist. An interesting name.
500
Interesting
pepper
name.
mince. Should do about
Welcome to the show.
3 or
Also,
4
this is going to get a lot
burgers.
worse when we
Pretty
start to
good
cook
value
it.
for
If
money.
we,
And unlike your traditional supermarket burger,
if he
which
cooks
is
it,
flat, you can have this whatever shape you want, or however big you want.
yes,
And
Pandy.
it just molds nicely between both hands.
It's okay. He's from Earth. Don't rag on him too much. He's just from the UK. Don't worry.
And let's put that in the oven and well,
I will
that's on
hurt
fire
you.
barbecue.
I know.
So just-
See, this is why my house is dirty. Is because I'm always talking shit to Vila.
It's not an easy task. It came out short.
At least you're not making me like break
Fuel
bones.
smells
Wait.
fuel and on my last ever
No, that wasn't me.
I used.
I'll take your word for it
I
this
know it's not a
time.
Good idea.
This
Genuinely
time.
wasn't. And if I was going to break a bone, that wouldn't be the bone I was going to break.
Oh. Well, I know where you stand. Jesus.
Aye.
I don't think Vila claims him. Well,
I do not claim him. He is not British, he's Northern.
And we'll try and flame it up from that.
I think he just put like air freshener in there.
Give it a couple of seconds. Oh. Very effective. That one would say so effective.
He
Because you
just
couldn't
put-
just buy firelighters.
or lighter fluid. I don't know if you guys have that. Like it's
We
cold,
do,
yeah.
but we're taught
So
never
it's been
to
about
use it
25
on
minutes. And as you
the
can see,
fires.
our burger's completely.
You're meant to cook it on the hot coals, not the flame.
If it's gonna be off to the side of the,
No, I'm not calling you darling.
if you're gonna, nothing about this is correct. Nothing about this is correct. Nothing. There's nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Why are the coals not hot?
Looks good enough to eat. Been a fantastic barbecue. And its embers of it are just dying down.
I don't want to eat food again anymore. I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to be. I'm not gonna lie for a second. Like, like,
Do not put me off.
yo, you're making me hungry now. I'm about to go cook some eggs. Any thoughts? Anything on that fucking burger? Like, what do you say about it? There was nothing.
Whoever is his living helper or the person that drops by every now and then needs to either take his camera away or take his fridge away. One of the two.
The fridge. Take the fridge. Take the fridge.
I don't know. Let him eat his own shit and not advertise it to the world.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I would rather them take the fridge because at least he can do something else. We have Latent Mouse. If you guys want to get up to the goal of $100 to watch Latent Mouse, we can watch Latent Mouse. But I'm not putting that shit on for any less than $100 because it's fucking terrifying.
What is it? Can you give a vague description so they know?
It's terrifying.
I don't even know. Is it food? Is it something
No,
else?
it's a he made clay puppets. He made clay puppets. Now think about back to that oil rig that we saw. He made clay puppets.
Not
Think
this
about it.
dude.
Yep. So if you guys want to see Latent Mouse, I'm not watching that shit for any less than $100 fucking dollars. Homemade sleep paralysis demon dolls. Pretty goddamn. Oh no. Yeah, horror film. Yeah, you might want to go watch a horror film just to go have a laugh after watching this shit. But Army's flying a lot of helicopters over my house today. And that's a shit.
Guess you're a targeted individual now.
Damn. If only there were some other reason that could be happening. I wonder if there's an airfield literally fucking 1,000 meters away from me. Could be. I don't know.
That's just what they want you to think.
It's what they want. Yeah, it is what they want me to think. They don't know. They got me. They just you wait. I'm gonna be sitting here live streaming. All of a sudden, a cruise missile is just gonna come in. You go, what the fuck happened to Lizard? I guess it got disconnected. Yes. Hey, look, I got a package. It's gonna just throw something through the window. All right. Well, I don't want to keep you more because I know you gotta go. You got your Guy Fawkes Day, and you want to take Spawn out.
Remember the 5th of November for gunpowder treason and plot. I can think of no reason that gunpowder treason should e'er be forgot.
Oh.
There's a whole lot more to that poem as well, you know.
There's few verses,
Guy Fawkes, 'twas his intent to blow up the king and parliament, 70 barrels of powder below, to prove old England's overthrow. By God's providence he was catched, with a dark lantern and a burning match. Holla, boys, holla, let the bells ring. Holla, boys, holla, God save the king. And what should we do with him? Burn him, burn him, burn him.
Good shit. I've never actually heard the entire thing. I didn't realize it was that fucking extensive. That long, actually. Because we get the shortened version. We get whatever scraps come across the pond, I guess.
There are two versions. There's the one that is the long one, and then there's one that is just the remember the 5th of November one.
Right.
So, yeah.
But, I'm going to let you go because I know...
Right.
I'm sure Spawn is probably screaming at you.
Excited.
Yeah, I don't want her to get overexcited and whatnot. So, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and I hope we'll see you maybe tomorrow for Streamstalgia if you're available.
Yeah, I'm definitely up for that.
Awesome. So we will see you there, and take care. And I'm gonna play us out in just a couple seconds.
See you tomorrow.
Take care. Alrighty, folks. Don't mind my nose. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed your time. We'll have to do this again. I will be back later tonight if there's nothing going on with like Ms. Parker or anything with the YouTube court or whatnot. If there's anything going on with that, I probably won't be back on my own. Other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow night for Streamstalgia. Thank you all for being here, and excuse me. Also, if you still have your appetite, good on you. Good on you. Get the hell out of here. We're not gonna do Rav like that. Watch out if you're wearing headphones. Folks, peace out. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you all later.